Hello again and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend and are ready for the week ahead. I hope you guys have tons of cool goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions for the current week ahead and are ready to make them happen. Quickly, before we get started, convention tickets have gone on sale officially. doTERRA's convention is the big yearly event. There's so many cool things that goes on. It's like a week-long event. Product reveals, different things about the science, why you should be interested about oils, different ways on how to live a less toxic life, on how to remove toxins from your everyday life. So if you are interested or somebody you know of is interested in learning about this kind of stuff, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. It is going to be live in person this year in Utah at the stadium where the Utah Jazz play. If you are interested in attending in person, we can definitely arrange, get some travel arrangements going on. There's also a live stream version happening, and that's the one that I'm super excited about. There's an option to add on a swag box that comes with cool stuff. Last year we got a bag. We got a journal, we got some cool pens. It also comes with exclusive oils that aren't regularly sold to the general public, so I like that. That's kind of one of those ways to get some oils that other people don't have. I like having that. So definitely convention is huge. Tickets go up in price in July, so we want to lock in the lowest possible price. I believe the difference is like $50. So we definitely want to get ourselves some savings and join this amazing, basically once in a lifetime event. These are definitely life-changing events, and I love them every year. So if you're interested, definitely reach out to me. I have launched a weight loss course for beginners. It is an online digital download course. Discover 5 little-known secrets on how to lose weight. If you or somebody you know of is interested in dropping a few pounds before the summer months really get hit, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. There's tons of cool stuff that goes along, or that comes along with the initial launch, and I'm super excited to get it out into the universe. DJ Yannick, what's happening, man? Hope you and Tina are well. Yes, we are definitely well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know it is super late over there, so hopefully you had an awesome day. We are just in the wee hours of the evening over here, so right about dinner time. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you had an awesome day today. So today, actually over the weekend, it was National Beautician's Day, and what I thought that was a really great way, or great, sort of lead into talking about simple, effective, proven ways to take care of yourself. Because, we are very much the last people that we think of when it comes to taking care of ourselves. And especially, right, if you've got a significant other, you've got kids, you've got older adults that are now children, again, the life cycle, right? It can be very much a lot on your plate as is. And then trying to find time to take care of yourself, give yourself sort of that you time. It can be very overwhelming trying to figure that out, because we do, right? We live very busy on-the-go lives, or lifestyles, lives, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And we don't always have time to add things into our schedule, right? And especially, a day off of everything else and just focus on yourself. That seems so far-fetched that a lot of times we don't even care to think about it, right? So that's where I've got some tips that help me sort of make sure that I put myself first sometimes, right? I get it, right? Self-centered, egotism, all that stuff is a real big thing. And, you definitely don't want to be known as that type of person. But, you can't always be known as the pushover, as the person that, doesn't care for themselves, only cares for others. And every once in a while, there's a really quote that I love is, you can't possibly take care of other people until you take care of yourself, right? So, I've got some tips here, some sort of proven ways that helped me on how to take care of myself. Hopefully they help you. Hopefully you get some value out of them, right? Tip number 1. Oh, I like it because I need a sip. Drink more water. if you want to care for yourself at all, you need to up your water intake. And I love talking about this because a lot of people don't like water, right? We don't like the blandness, boringness of regular water, right? It's not something that we're super excited to go for. But we as people, we are about 60% water. So we need water more than anything else in our lives. It is definitely something that makes our body systems work all together, perform at an optimal level, stuff like that, right? And I'm not always talking about, when I say drink more water, I actually mean up your water intake. And that can totally be done by the foods that we eat, right? Celery, cucumber, watermelon, right? Even still, foods like that, vegetables like that, fruits even still, are easy ways to up your water intake without actually having to drink more water, right? That's really the problem that I encounter when talking about more water. Everybody's just like, oh, how do I make water taste better? Well, side note, you can eat some food that are high in water content. Celery, I believe, is so little calories that you actually burn more calories by eating it than you do by consuming it, right? So, I mean, if there's a diet where we can eat food and lose weight, sign me up for that one right there. I can eat food with the best of them. And if that's an easy way to hit my water intake as well as, help me lose weight, burn some extra calories, that's an awesome way to, that's some just increased benefits right there. So what you want to do with regards to your water intake, you want to aim for roughly half your body weight in ounces per day. Like I mentioned earlier, right? We are about 60% water. So I mean, even still, if you wanted to take that literally, you're looking for 60% of your body weight in ounces per day. So just as a little perspective for that, for me, I am roughly 200 pounds, right? So I would need about 100 ounces of water per day, probably a little bit more. And especially on, on hot days like today, it's like 35 degrees Celsius over here in Canada. So it's a little bit warm over here. So we're going to be consuming a lot more water than we would normally because it doesn't really have time to do anything except for we just sweat it out. So to put that into perspective, right? If we're drinking 8-ounce glasses of water, right? That's what we're taught, 6 to 8 ounce glasses. So if we're talking 8-ounce glasses, right? 10 of them, 8 times 10, is only 80 ounces. So for me, that wouldn't be enough water that I'm intaking throughout the day. For me, what did we add? Add 2, 16, that's 96 ounces of water, right? So 12 cups is 96. That would be more in the range that I'm looking for. But even for me, I would probably say 13, maybe even 14. And like I said, especially on days like today, where it's super hot and you're just sweating from places you didn't even know you had places, that's where you're gonna drink, but you're also gonna need more water than usual. So really, the number one thing you can do to take care of yourself is up your water intake. Aim for roughly half your body weight in ounces per day. Number 2, your fruits and vegetables, right? We need, I believe I heard, so the reason that we need fruits and vegetables is because they contain essential nutrients that our body needs to perform on a daily basis. Not even optimally, just perform, period. Right? We need certain amount of, all your vitamins, all your minerals, right? All that stuff that comes along with eating fruits and vegetables. Now, I read something somewhere that if we were to eat all of our nutrients that we need on a daily basis, we would be consuming about 14 servings of fruits and vegetables per day. Per day. 14 servings, that's crazy, right? I mean, if we're talking about meals, right? 3 meals a day, 3 servings, plus snacks, you can maybe reach it up to 6, 7 or 8 if you're really trying. But you need to double that, actually, in terms of what we actually need. So that's a lot of times where I suggest incorporating supplements, right? A multivitamin, perhaps a fish oil, right? Something like that. Maybe a vitamin D capsule or a vitamin C, something like that. And definitely, right, going outside in the sun, getting some of that good old vitamin D. And those are good. And what you need the vitamins and the minerals for is for everything in your body, right? Bone health, heart health, cardiovascular health, boosting your immune system, right? So all that stuff comes along with comes from the essential nutrients that come from the fruits and vegetables. So what you want to aim for about every day is 7 servings. 7 servings gives you about enough of the vitamins and minerals that you need to perform on a daily basis, right? Anything more is totally beneficial, and maybe try and add a serving here and there. Where do we get 7 servings from? So, right away we're eating 3 meals, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you don't eat 3 meals, you go back and start eating 3 meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, definitely. So then, in between meals, right, we're going to be hungry, a little bit hungry because, I don't know, you're probably eating, what, roughly 3, 4, 5 hours in between meals, right? So you should get hungry. You should be eating roughly every 2 hours, hour and a half to like 3 hours, give or take. So roughly every 2 hours you should be eating. It's not always about depriving yourself of food or cutting calories. It's about watching what you eat and eating the right food. Like I said, celery is so little calories that you actually burn calories by eating it. So if you need a midday snack, I definitely consider suggesting celery, cucumbers, watermelon, stuff where you can up your water intake and your fruits and vegetables, get those vitamins and minerals, and also not depriving yourself of food. Number 3, try for 8 hours of sleep. We want to aim for roughly 7 to 9 hours, so that's where the 8-hour mark comes in. But I mean, I get it, and this is actually one of those things where I revert back to what I said right off the hop, right? We're very busy on-the-go people, right? We live very busy on-the-go lifestyles, and we don't always have time to get everything done that we want. So, what ends up taking a back seat, right? Nutrition and sleep. Let's get real here. It's so much easier to stop on your way home to get something cooked for you as opposed to come home from work, cook, and eat, right? Then it's so easy to, try and get everything that you need to get done, and all of a sudden it's 10, 11 o'clock and you've got to go to bed because you're at this point only going to get, 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep if you're lucky, and that's if you push it to the max, right? So that's what I'm talking about, right? We need to aim for 8 hours. Your body needs a certain amount of sleep on a daily basis in order to perform optimally, right? And if you don't, think about it realistically as like your car, right? If you fill up your gas tank, but you always leave it a little bit short, eventually you're not going to have any gas left, right? Because you're not filling it up fully every time that you're supposed to, or every time that you go to fill, right? Think of it exactly the way that your sleep is, right? If your body needs X amount of time throughout the night to rest, restore, recover, and regenerate for the next day. If you're not giving it that amount of time, then some of it goes by the wayside. And also, if you're eating too close towards bedtime, you are not getting sleep because your body is actually not focusing on sleeping. It's focused on digesting your food, and that way it's really taking away from your sleep. So, aim for 8 hours. Try and go to sleep a little bit earlier if you can. I get it. We can't always sleep in. That's why I suggest going to sleep a little bit earlier. Number 4. Exercise. Exercise helps every aspect of your life, and I'm dripping over here, people. It is nice and scorching over here. Exercise helps every part of your life, of your body. Exercise is also a great way to A, help boost your metabolism, and B, it's a real easy way to tire yourself out so that you're tired when it comes time to go to sleep, right? But at the same time, right, this is one of those things where even, you know, especially as we age, right, it's one of those, if you don't use it, you lose it. And you can think of every part of your body exactly like that. Muscles, bones, even your brain power, right? If you're not using it, if you're not consistently trying to make it better on a daily basis, then you are going to lose it, right? As we age, muscle mass goes down. Bone mass goes down. You know, our immune system starts being compromised a lot easier. You know, we tend to not be able to get the nice kind of sleep that we used to. We end up waking up a little bit more tired and irritable than we normally would, right? So that's why we need to fit in exercise wherever we can. And I love talking about this in terms of fitting in fitness to our schedule, right? I mentioned a lot of times already is that we don't always have time to add things, right? And the Ministry of Health that decides what is okay for your body system decided that 1 hour every single day of movement is what you need to be looking for. I mean, let's get real here. How much of us have an extra hour every single day to devote to exercise? That's why I love talking about it in terms of fitting it into your schedule, right? Where can you fit in fitness to your schedule? Perhaps taking the stairs instead of the elevator where possible, right? This one is definitely where possible because I live in an apartment building and I'm on the 9th floor. So if I was to tell myself to take the stairs instead of the elevator, I'd tell myself to kick rocks. Get out of here with that. I am not doing that. No way, no how. But if I was to, you know, get off at like the 8th floor, maybe even the 7th, and take a couple flights up, that's definitely a huge way to incorporate some movement. Now, that's also, right, if you can, right? If you've got groceries or, you know, luggage or whatever, right? All that stuff. Yeah, it is by a case-by-case basis, but definitely try. Try wherever you can. Consider walking to close places nearby that you would normally drive through or drive to. Maybe parking a little bit further from the door at the grocery store, right? Giving yourself a few extra steps in that regard, right? So there is little things that we can do to fit in fitness into our schedule. We just have to be a little bit more creative on it. So we are talking, the other day was National Beautician's Day, so we are talking simple, proven ways to take care of yourself. Number 1, drink more water. Number 2, eat your fruits and vegetables. Number 3, try for 8 hours of sleep. Number 4, exercise. Number 5, have a you day. Right? A you day. This is what Beautician's Day was made for, right? A you day. A day where it's just for you. Get a massage, right? Don't think about anything else. Wear that nice suit that you've been looking to wear. You know, consider a spa day. Consider, you know, maybe it's some sort of event that you want to go to. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting to try. Maybe it's a place that you want to go to. Whatever a you day sounds like to you is definitely going to be very beneficial for your overall wellness, right? If you don't know what makes you happy and you can't make a you day out of it, definitely I suggest taking some time to try and figure out what's important to you, what makes you happy, what will make you sort of calm down and relax. Because, you know, every once in a while we do need to hit the off switch. And we need to tone it down a little bit. We can't always be go, 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 go. As much as we can't always be sedentary and not really doing too much, we can't always be go, go, go. So we need to, as much as we can't always go, we need to stop. And as much as we can't always stop, sometimes we need to go. But definitely caring for you starts with a you day, right? Things that make you happy are going to be more caring for, I guess, if you will, than, you know, things that make you upset. A you day doesn't have to involve things that we were not trying to involve things that you need to do, right? We're involving things that you want to do and things that make you happy. Take care of yourself, right? And this is what I'm talking about. And a real easy way to take care of yourself, especially on Beautician's Day, is to go see a beautician. Get a massage, right? You know, maybe get a facial. Get a, you know, whatever kind of spa services you would want to get. Definitely do it. have a you day, have a day where you just take a load right off. Number 6, go easy on yourself, right? Life is hard. We just mentioned a whole bunch of things here. Life is really hard. And the fact that you wake up every single morning, put on your Superman cape and do it over and over and over, even though the last day sucked, and you know that you're probably not walking into anything different today, but you get up because you've got a family to feed, because you need to have a house over your head, because you need to pay for some sort of transportation, because you don't want to be a bum on the side of the road, because you want to be a contributing member to society, and you don't want people to look down on you as if you always are looking for handouts, right? And the fact that you keep getting up and keep going and keep on keeping on in the face of all of that because everybody says that you can't, I mean, that deserves a pat on the back right there. And you need to, every once in a while, you just need to go easy on yourself, because as much as we can be our biggest cheerleaders, we can definitely be our worst enemies. We can definitely take we can make it seem like we need to do more, and we can be super hard on ourselves, and we don't always take the time to go easy on ourselves and just understand that life is hard, and not everything's going to get done always, and not everything's going to be perfect all the time, and we have to be okay. I love the saying that was taught to me. Imperfect action is way better than perfect inaction. Right? So if you're waiting for the time to be perfect, if you're waiting for everything to line up, all of your, as they say, ducks in a row, I mean, you're going to be waiting a long time, because, it's not always coming, and every once in a while, we need to go out and we need to take it. But we need to be understanding to the fact that, it's going to be a challenge, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. Essential oil blend, or it's actually essential oil like bergamot, is actually it's known as the oil of self-love. It's from Italy. I love that it comes from Italy, right? The Italians, nice, lovely country. The oil of self-love really it's got a really unique ability about it to promote happiness and uplifting, but also help calm and relax you, right? So it's really unique in the sense that it's got both uplifting and calming properties. My next blend here is On Guard. And I put On Guard in here for a specific reason, because it smells like Christmas. And to me, that's a smell that I really like, and it makes me happy. And when I'm trying to care for myself and go easy on myself, I definitely want to be in a happy, good mood. So that's why I added On Guard. It's also the immune boosting blend, right? So boosting your immunity also makes me happy. But that's why I put that one in there. If you don't like the smell of Christmas and it really makes you upset, I strongly suggest maybe you find a different blend of oils that will work for you. And then my last blend that I have here, I put this in for another specific reason, is Deep Blue. And Deep Blue because we're going to start exercising, right? And when we start exercising, we're going to be, feeling a lot of stuff in places that we may or may not know that we have places, right? And things are going to hurt that you didn't even know you had on your body, and you're going, wow. That's why I love the Deep Blue. It's got a cooling sensation to it, so it's really good for helping to help with inflammation and discomfort in the area. And I love it in the cream version because it makes it easier application and increased benefit. It's also phenomenal for especially this time where it's super hot out and you need something to cool you down. That's all I got for you for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys found some value out of this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, or if you'd like a free sample of oils just to give it a little try before you make a big commitment, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday and an even better week, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.